This episode of Ties That Help is brought to you by Full Sail University. What's up, guys? It's time for another episode of Question Time, the series where you guys ask me questions on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, everywhere, and then I answer it in a video. If you're wondering why the location has changed, I'm at my girlfriend's house in New Jersey right now. Let's do this. The first question comes from AKA Chunky Monkey. He says, the iPhone 5S will be coming out soon, and what are your hopes for it? I don't really have big expectations for the iPhone 5S just because it's the iPhone 5S. It's just a small incremental update. So we'll probably see a faster phone, better cameras, just all around make the phone a little bit better. I actually hope it has the same design so that way I don't have to go buy new cases and stuff like that. Really what I want is iOS 7 to be a lot better. So hopefully they'll make the software better, and I would also like them to add NFC because that's awesome. If you don't know what it is, just Google it. Jacob asks, will you ever go to college? As of right now, no, I don't think I'll go to college. That may change in the future, but I just don't feel like I need it, especially for what I do and what I think I want to do. I can kind of just jump into it. I don't really need to go to school, and I kind of want to work for myself, so I don't really need to prove to myself that I have a degree. So, I mean, I may go do it in the future, but as of right now, I think I'm pretty fine without it. Chris asks, do you touch yourself while eating eggs? Yes. Ben asks, is it annoying to be asked so many tech questions all of the time? Yeah, it can be annoying because I'll get the same question over and over and over, and then a lot of the questions are kind of questions that people could answer on their own. And a lot of people just see me as like a tech expert, which I've never really claimed to be that. I'm just kind of somebody who likes tech and just happened to build a big YouTube following of people who also like tech and like watching my videos, and it's kind of just me sharing my opinion. So I'm never claiming to be a tech expert or anything like that. I just love tech and I like to share what I know about it and my opinions on it. But yeah, the questions can get annoying sometimes, but I understand, and it's individual people, but I see it as a group. You guys just see it from one person's point of view, so don't think you're annoying me if you ask me a tech question. A core guy asks, boxers or briefs? Dude, boxers, how is that even a question? How could you wear briefs? I do not understand it. Oh my god, that would annoy me so much. Put some all together in a little small spot and you can't move. Oh my god, I can't even think about it. It stresses me out. I don't know how you do it. I like them to dangle and hang free. Mo asks, do you ever wish that you could become a star one day? I guess what he meant by that question is, do I want to be famous? And the answer is no. I don't really want to be famous because famous people don't seem to have that good of lives. They make a lot of money. That would be the nice part of it. But they have crazy people that follow them around and stalk them, and I've already experienced a little bit of that from YouTube, and I don't want any more of that. I want a lot of viewers on YouTube just because I want to grow my audience, but at the same time I don't want to be famous, so it's kind of like contradicting itself. But either way, I don't want to be famous. I don't see the appeal to it. Bracken says that he has an iPad 2. He's perfectly happy with it, but his friend has an iPad 4th gen, and it just seems so much faster and makes his seem outdated. Should he get the iPad 4G or wait for the next one? If you want my opinion, I would say wait for the new iPad mini. It's going to have a Retina display. It'll probably be faster. They'll just upgrade it all around. I love the iPad mini way more than the iPad 3 or iPad 4 just because of the size. It's so much better. It fits in your hand better. It's so much better. Just trust me on this one. Go with the iPad mini, but just wait for the new one to come out. James asks, what case do you keep on your iPhone 5? Currently, the case that I use on a day-to-day basis is the Mophie Juice Pack Helium. I actually did a review on my YouTube channel on this case. Go check it out. This is a nice case. It's a charging case, so it gives you extra battery life, provides some protection, and it's just a nice case. It's super thin, lightweight, and if I'm not using this case, my iPhone is pretty much naked. Yeah, I love this thing, so check out the review on my channel. It's definitely a good case. Namus asks, do you have Minecraft? Yes, I do have Minecraft. I have it for the iPad, iPhone, Xbox, and PC. I started out playing on the iPad. I liked it. Then I moved to the PC. I liked it, but I just don't like the controls of it. And then I moved to the Xbox. Xbox is by far my favorite way to play just for the controller. I like the controller aspect of it, being able to use it that way. But I don't know, I just got bored of Minecraft with each platform that I've played it on, just because it's the same thing over and over to me. Now, maybe it's just because I'm not creative, but I've spent a lot of time on it and I get bored of video games quick. So yeah, I played it and I'm already bored with it, but I do play. I have, and I probably will from time to time. Caitlin wants to know if I will ever make a video of my favorite songs or a playlist. I probably won't make a video on it, but if you want to, you can follow me on Spotify, which is like a music streaming service. That's where I listen to all my music on. You can go to one of the links right there. I'll put one link that'll send you to my Spotify profile, and then another link that'll send you to like my all music playlist that I have on Spotify, because that's like my main list of music that I always listen to, but you can still look at my profile to see all the other playlists I have and stuff like that. But yeah, if you like my music, you can check it out and see what I'm listening to right there. Download Spotify, it's awesome. Sarah wants to know if I'd rather be an elephant with a human head or a human with an elephant head. I would probably be an elephant with a human head, because if I was a human with an elephant head, I don't think I could hold it up and walk around. But if I was an elephant that had a human head, I would probably have a human brain, because an elephant's brain couldn't fit in there. So I'd be the smartest elephant ever, and I would be probably rich, and I would actually be able to do something with my money and have the best life an elephant ever had. The Mr. ACD wants to know my thoughts on PC gaming versus console gaming, referring to the new PS4 and Xbox 720. Personally, I like console gaming better. Of course, the PC gaming, you're going to have a more powerful machine for a cheaper price, especially with the new consoles like first coming out, but I just like playing consoles better. I don't want to sit on the computer right at the screen, use a keyboard and a mouse to control it. I want to sit back on my couch or in the beanbag, look at my TV, just chill, hold a controller, and play a video game that way. That's the experience that I prefer. But that's just me. I don't really like PC gaming. Reese asks, where do you see yourself in 10 years? It's kind of hard to answer that question for me and really anybody, I guess, because it's hard to see where you're going to be in 10 years. For me, I kind of see myself doing the same thing I'm doing right now, probably continuing my YouTube channels if it stays around and is relevant still, and growing those, and hopefully over the next 10 years they're way bigger than they are now. And then with YouTube, I think more opportunities will open up for me like they have already. I've done so many things because of YouTube that I never expected or thought that I would have ever done. But I also want to do some businesses outside of YouTube, but I want to do it with something I love, like skateboarding or something like that, because why would I want to have a business and work hard on it if it's not something that I love? And thankfully, I have the opportunity to do that. So that's probably what I see myself doing in the next 10 years, or whatever it's going to be. Something similar to what I'm doing now. Larry asked, what is the one most anticipated tech item that wound up being horrible? For that one, I would have to say the PS Vita. It's not that it's bad, it's just I did not like playing it at all. They added all those extra controls and stuff to the back of the device, but nobody really wants to use that crap. It's more annoying than it is like cool. It was cool at first, I guess, or like the thought of it was, but once you started playing with it and you did it for a few minutes, it was like, okay, this is annoying. I don't like it. Maybe you guys are different. Maybe you guys like the Vita. Me personally, I sold it like not long after having it. I just didn't like it. It wasn't something that I enjoyed playing. And I'm a big fan of the PSP. Like, I've always been a fan of it, but PS Vita just didn't do it for me, and I was excited for it. Alright guys, now before we head out of here, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video. You know that the mobile app industry is on fire right now. Full Sail University's online mobile development bachelor's degree program can teach you the skill sets you need to take advantage of these emerging opportunities. In this degree, you'll learn both the programming and the business sides of mobile development so that you can concept, develop, deploy, and market an application from start to finish. You'll explore advanced programming languages, visual frameworks, usability principles, and app deployment for iOS and Android operating systems. Through Full Sail's Project Launchbox program, each student receives a MacBook Pro preloaded with industry software as well as Android and iOS devices. Courses are delivered through Full Sail's immersive online education platform, which maximizes the capability of the Mac and gives you a learning experience unlike any other. Between the App Store and Google's Play Store, over 50 billion apps have been downloaded with no signs of slowing down. If you're ready to master the technology and the software that it takes to compete in this rapid growing industry, visit fullsail.edu/TIE to learn more about this online degree program. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button down below. Make sure you follow me on my social networks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vine, Google+, all of them are down below, all the info. So next time I do a question time episode like this, I will ask on my social networks what questions you want me to answer, and your question may be the one of the ones that are picked. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my social networks, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.